I'm kind of feeling a Slark on this one. I feel like Matumba favored. I feel like it could do pretty good. Oh, what is this?
The Wraith King, just like, you get the double crit on the bear. This is exactly...
Looking at the lanes at the moment with the seat down bottom of MATUMBAMAN, getting 17 for 6 up to top. 13 for 3, a little less. Mind Control, he wants to do a bit to harass him. They've got the glimpse back. Mind Control still with the time walk out the ready, just holding on to it. And very, very vigilant in how he uses it. And it's going to be enough to save his soul. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Trixi getting gone on. KuroKy falling incredibly low, though. GH is there with the Fisher, the stun into the Sunstrike, allowing MATUMBAMAN to find first blood, and they may find even more. KuroKy just juking it out in the tree line. YapzOr desperately looking for him, but KuroKy is able to play his way around it. He's already stabbing up the south, will be cancelled, but at the end of the day, KuroKy lives, and Liquid get 2 kills on the...
To Matu, of all people, as well. Bit of
a very, very nice arrow from YapzOr. Will allow them to take down Miracle. Yeah, catching him off the mark there. I mean, Miracle.
Continue to roam. He can DreamLeague top, and
if he hits this arrow, oh my God.
Well played.
I mean, people talk about YapzOr, and there is a reason why, because certainly within...
But we've also got bigger issues as mid-tier 1's been claimed, and I don't see this being defended. The reincarnation means Matu doesn't really have to be afraid of too much in the front line.
A lot of TPs coming out. He'll be glimpsed back into the midst of the kinetic field to get a good route. MATUMBAMAN tanking the tower at the moment. The Hex indeed immediately there. The follow-through Chrono to trap off Error. They take down the Juggernaut. They have lost MATUMBAMAN, but indeed with that second life, he may be ready to go back for more. They'll get a good route to hold him back again, but he hits the stun onto the Mirana. Trixi comes up with a good power strike onto it. In fact, that's resulted in escape. Finding a kill in return. Arrow flies forward to be duped out by Mind Control. He'll be able to get himself back to safety, but mid lane qojqva continues to chase down Miracle under the tower. Was hoping for a route, didn't quite get it. In fact, while he gets the route, in fact, onto KuroKy, he just turns his attention towards the line. syndereN there as well. They're looking for the body blocks with the bear. One more touch will do it. And Escape able to find some good kills in return for losing Error, and they're not done yet. Yap and Trixi jumping forward, looking for the Miracle kill. They'll find that as well. And then
Miracle's farming by himself, and they're going to
find him.
Yeah, they're going to walk right into him.
Jump forward from YapzOr with the Thunderstrike as well. Miracle turns around with the Thunderstrike, trying to find something in return, but the Static Storm's down, trapping him up. He's out, and will they manage to get the finger for KuroKy to take down syndereN in return? Good stuff from the low ground as well. Maximum 950 range of that, allowing Mind Control to come in with the Chronosphere, trapping up YapzOr. Can he step left around? They don't have detection. They don't have detection. They've got a Fisher. That's it. Or YapzOr.
He had to. It was wearing off.
Oh, okay.
And armlet at that point.
Bottom lane, Kuro could be the first to be caught out here. Sin gets the vision. KuroKy holding Sin back with the stun. Arrows to fly forward. KuroKy jukes it out, but the vision's there for the glimpse. Immediately is the Static Storm. Escape. Take Kuro to start off this bit of a play. We'll see if they get anything more out of it. Trixi jumping forward. Look for GH. How he's going to miss the burrow strike. So GH is able to walk himself back to safety. But Escape getting at least one kill and also getting on an objective as the push is starting to come through thick and fast, and at the same time, top lane MATUMBAMAN was looking for something, but the TPs are coming through, and MATUMBAMAN, potentially going to be punished. He's going to be able to dodge the arrows. He heads behind the creep wave. syndereN, though, with the glimpse, bringing him back into the kinetic field. Can he kill him? Watch. Trixi's got to be careful. Takes a huge crit to the face. He'll jump forward. They'll finish on MATUMBAMAN for the first time. Can they kill him a second time? GH is there with a big Fisher that takes down the Sand King. Mind Control turning for well, allowing them to get a second kill. They're jumping forward for more. Chrono's back up in 10 seconds. Error and YapzOr have to be incredibly careful here. As Liquid chasing down more. See if they get something else out of this. Oh, to the Echo Slap coming out, but he was already in the Omni Slash, so it does absolutely nothing. And out from Yap, holding back MATUMBAMAN. Miracle now turns up. They'll drop the Chrono and the Sunstrike to find that kill finally on Error. So all things said and done, it's good.
Healing Wood should the fight break out.
GH's Echo. It could be absolutely huge here. Escape had to be very careful how they clump up. Immediate Chrono going to be dropped down onto Sin. They'll look to remove the Transform out the fight. Disruptors out. Trixi jumps in with the Burrow Strike. And GH is going to be hot in the case of Trixi. They have the Hex with KuroKy. They continue to close down, but the Radiance burn actually bringing line. Incredible look. KuroKy might just go down to the Radiance. He's falling low and he falls out. He's down. They've already found a second kill. MATUMBAMAN turns towards the bear, trying to bring it out, but a good stuff from YapzOr allowing them to get the damage and onto GH. The Radiance from the bear continues to tick down GH. He tries for the TP out. He is going to make it nothing to hold him back in time. MATUMBAMAN and Mind Control surrounding the Juggernaut, but he gets the Omni Slash out. Error survives. Healing Ward's out as well. Now Mind Control has to be careful. MATUMBAMAN with his second life, ready for round 2. Going straight back in onto YapzOr, but the Savage Roars there from qojqva, forcing back Mind Control and MATUMBAMAN away from their cause. Error chases him down with the Blade Fury. He's going to be able to take down the Wraith King. It's another big kill for Escape. Mind Control will find his way out of here. Miracle. Looks like he's okay. They're Ghost War, but they don't have any vision on these two heroes, so Miracle will be fine. that we saw in that fight, just the potency of this Radiant Spare causing absolute issues for some of the members of Liquid.
They kind of ignored it that fight. I thought it...
Yeah. All right. All right. He'll take it. If it comes around to the right a little bit more, it will reveal it. That's actually to find Trixi. Trixi goes from the Burrow Strike. The Chrono drops immediately onto the Sand King. They'll get the Sunstrike, the Fingers Lord GH coming in with the Echo Slam, only catching one. And in fact, the Static Storm. syndereN's going to be there to allow for the turnaround. Traps one. KuroKy tries with the TP out. It's not going to be successful. The damage from Escape is too much. And they take two down and only lose one.
2 for 1.
Onto the bear, but at the moment, qojqva keeping the bear alive beautifully. Back onto the Rex. They're incredibly low at this stage of the game. MATUMBAMAN's trying to come in and kill the bear. The arrows throw back, hits onto Miracle. They found the melee right to the top lane. MATUMBAMAN's actually going to lose his first life potentially. Mind Control comes across, now has the Chronosphere back online. He actually find an opportunity to use it though. It doesn't look like they can in time. They've lost the full set of frags on the top lane. As Escape getting the objective done 24 minutes in.
Good reacting before Escape even gets to the base.
You can see KuroKy and Mind Control trying to close the gap to get the Chronos. Good one this time onto two, immediately sending the Void back out of this. He'll get the burst onto the Lone Druid. They're coming with the Echoes now. Trixi falling down low, getting himself away immediately. They haven't got qojqva for this fight, losing him at the start of this. So this could be what exactly Liquid have been looking for, and indeed it is. They take 3 down. MATUMBAMAN looking for more. The Omni Slash coming through from Arrow. Turns his attention towards GH, trying to walk his way out to the sideline. Arrow, the only one left alive on the side. He's got to get himself away. They're chasing though. MATUMBAMAN, Miracle, and Mind Control jump in and find the team wipe. Escape Gaming's hopes and dreams on the bottom lane. That Bastion done, so that's going to be even more potent in the fight. It's also something to help hold back these BKB cores if he gets a good bash. MATUMBAMAN though jumping in immediately. They found out Arrow needing help. He is going to get it. Static Storm is laid down. Arrow Blade Fury forming away. MATUMBAMAN has the BKB there. Mind Control comes in with a quick chrono onto syndereN. syndereN's out of this fight. qojqva trying to work his way onto GH. GH trying to hold him back, but he's gone. They've lost the Earthshaker. Arrow coming in with a quick Omni Slash onto Mind Control. Time walks onto the sidelines, but Trixi, Arrow, and YapzOr on the chase down. Meanwhile, on the left of it, qojqva is finishing off the back line as Mind Control goes for the TP out, but the glimpse is there. So Mind Control will be held in place for the time being. They'll continue to chase him down, and Escape Gaming should be able to finish off the Faceless Void as well. And indeed they do. Can he get the deny? He can't. They'll lose a third, and this is 3.
Defense here. Earthshaker will be respawning with a Blink Echo Slam, the one thing to be worried about, but they may have lost the racks already by then.
MATUMBAMAN coming in. Actually going to take the aggression of the bear here, gets rooted up, does have to reincarnate. That may be a bit of a blessing because he's getting brought down incredibly low. He gets a good EMP from Miracle onto Trixi. Trixi trying to get himself out. He's not going to make it. GH coming in with the Echo Slam. In the midst of it all, they focus on syndereN. They turn their attention towards qojqva. Arrow coming in, and he needs to help out the team. But it's a good stun from KuroKy, catching multiple heroes out. Headstyle and Finger bursting here incredibly low. He Style. Blade Fury's his way out of there. YapzOr still fighting on the front lines, looking for Miracle. He may take out the Radiance Bear, but GH is there with the Fisher. Kills the bear, takes him out. They also find the main hero. qojqva's out once, has the resummon, brings it back in, using it to hold back MATUMBAMAN. He's already used the reincarnate MATUMBAMAN, so has to be careful once that BKB runs out, and already they want to go back in. Miracle boosting across onto the range script. GH is going to take an arrow to the backside. He's down. Liquid getting themselves back to base to move forward, but again, this Sentry and Ops placement from Escape, meaning that they see the jump. MATUMBAMAN still going to come in immediately. Caught out by the first stone through for Trixi. Mind Control coming in though with the 2-man chrono. Gets qojqva on the back lines, but as well as Trixi, a good Omni Slash coming through. They'll take down the MATUMBAMAN walls. Miracle's actually going to drop as well. GH coming in the back lines with the Echo Slam, catching up qojqva. MATUMBAMAN's in with the damage. They found the Lone Druid error. Over the BKB and running. They may not have the Invoker, but Escape, they don't have a Sand King, they don't have a Lone Druid. This is the fight that Liquid want to look to take. YapzOr coming in with the E-Plane, and the Stars not able to burst out KuroKy. There's a glimpse for syndereN to rip MATUMBAMAN away from Error, but already MATUMBAMAN's ripped Error to pieces. They'll lose Sind as well, as Liquid jumping in hard.
Does have boots of travel.
He's actually going to try for... He's going into the pit on his own.
Why not? Well, he's been scattered.
Yeah, Trixi immediately jumping forward with the E-Blade. They look to burst him down low. He's essentially going to survive that initial bit of magical burst to the heals for the crit. Indeed, bringing it back up. He's still playing around the pit. He's taken an incredible beating, and he's still not going down. The drop of the Static Storm, he pops the BKB, MATUMBAMAN finally drops on the sidelines. The Trixi already being forced back. Mind Control jumps, he gets the bash off. They're taking the SK out of this fight. And there's the chrono, catching out Sind. It's not the flashiest, but it allows them to get a follow-through kill, bringing Escape's numbers just down to 3 living. As well, between the Shaker and the Void. They're jumping for YapzOr.
It's trying to force Escape to go onto them. Matu
That's just going to turn onto Aaron, and Mind Control gets a beautiful Chronosphere, catching out 3 members. Trixi will be in on the backline, though, with an epicenter power strike, and move forward the Bears. They put the BKB, the Starstorm is taken out, KuroKy is taken down. MATUMBAMAN for the first time. Escape, in the front says anything more. They're looking to lock down the Bear onto Matumba. GH is there with the fishes to try and help him get out. GH immediately TPs away. MATUMBAMAN taking an Omni Slash to the face, and Escape Gaming, this time holding back the push of Liquid. Initially, he's found half of the racks already. Now looking to finish it off, and can't quite get it though. The Disarm and the stun bringing it back out. Micro jumps forward. At the same time, the Mansion tries to start to find themselves. YapzOr leapt in, but the reactions there from Liquid. GH bursting him down. There's been a buyback from MATUMBAMAN. They're looking for more. They'll find syndereN on the escape as well. And it's just a back and forth game here from both sides.
That's a
and they may be able to kill the
buyback on the Bear if they kill it. It's got no respawn, but does. Ooh, he gets the reduces his buyback. Now gets found in top lane.
Effects around it here. Trixi now coming in. MATUMBAMAN wants the BKB, tries to turn. He needs a good few crits to deal with this though.
Back up nearby.
He's out. For once, Mind Control pops down the Chronosphere. He's managed to find Aaron at post Omni Slash, and they'll turn and take it. That's the jump down, and down for a good 90 seconds, of course, with that buyback still on cooldown. Liquid, see if they can chase for anything more here. Mind Control just gets the first hit bash onto the Bear. Diffusal blade charge as well to hold it in place. KuroKy gets first down on the back. That's by YapzOr with the E-blade. They'll take down the Bear though. That's the Bear out for qojqva, and they're jumping in for more here, Liquid. In towards YapzOr, getting themselves behind the tower. Miracle, who can he find with this blade? Mind Control's already found the bash onto syndereN, taking down the Disruptor. Mind Control, MATUMBAMAN turn their attention towards Trixi. Jumping from GH, gets the Fisher off onto YapzOr. Liquid surrounding the Mirana as well. They find a 4th kill, and only YapzOr has the buyback of Fortification still on cooldown. They're going to have GH jumping in off the G's, and in fact they put the lockdown they need onto YapzOr. He's now out for 90.
Here they say there's a tier to a top. Well, let's take bigger objectives. Let's take the game 3.
Can they actually stop this? MATUMBAMAN just jumps in immediately onto the Bear. Mind Control has the Chrono, locking down, taking the mana away with that diffuser blade as well. That's going to be the Bear out. qojqva low, surrounded by Liquid. The Omni Slash has come through from Error, but it doesn't seem to be enough damage until it barely tickles them. They turn their attention towards Jug. Liquid look to be doing it here in game 3 as Trixi and Error try to get back to the base, back to Fnatic days. They're not going to make it. Error's out. Trixi as well. GG, well played is called. Our Liquid take the grand finals here at the ASUS DreamLeague 3-0. Very strong performances. You can't deny their escape, putting up an absolute fight, but at the